Well, welcome back to another broadcast of Ram TV. Tonight we feature a matchup of the Central Catholic Rams, of course, hosting the Barlow Bruins. Coming to you live from Hillsborough Stadium. I'm Tom Flynn, and joining me here on the broadcast tonight is Mr. Steve Acton.
Hey, good afternoon, Tom. What a great night for football. You can hear the ruckus in the background. As everyone is excited to get Mountain Hood Conference play going after beating Jesuit last week.
Absolutely, and it's a gorgeous night out here in Hillsborough to start. I was talking to a couple fans beforehand, and we're saying it's perfect weather for football.
It's not raining, and we'll take that.
We'll definitely take that.
And the nice part about it, the sun has gone down, so there won't be any sun in the eye excuses throughout the game.
Exactly. We'll be under the lights here for sure. Hey, before we jump into the action here with the Bruins this evening, Steve, what did you think about that Jesuit game last week, the Holy War?
It was a tale of two games. You know, they came out against Camas, and we talked about this. They were very flat. Coming out against Jesuit, completely different football team that came out. Blocking was excellent. Everyone was engaged. And just they seemed to have more energy throughout the game.
There was a ton of energy on the field and in the stands as well. It was a packed house out there playing that game out in Gresham, and boy.
It was a way for everybody.
Yeah, it was a way for everybody. But
nonetheless, it was inspiring to see him bounce back after Camas, because Camas really kind of owned him throughout the whole game. There's a lot of mental mistakes in that game, and over a week, the Rams were able to really turn that around.
Defensively, what did you think about the Rams coming up big time, shutting down Trey Lowe, or not shutting him down entirely, but really holding back a lot of that offense from the Crusaders?
They did, albeit for, like we talked about the third and the beginning of the fourth quarter, where Jesuits seemed to have some momentum with Alfieri and, like you said, Lowe really putting some things together. The Rams defense, not only did they hold them, but they were putting some heavy hits on those guys.
Well, with Elijah Winston there getting that sack to end the game in that last drive and seal the win. That was fantastic.
Wrapping it up for the Rams.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about it. We got the Barlow Bruins tonight, and not a lot of ink on the Bruins, so we don't have a lot of information to go on. You did some research.
Well, some of the stuff I was looking up earlier is that it's a somewhat young team, Steve. We're looking at a lot of promising sophomores that are on the roster here. Actually, as by my count, there's about 16 sophomores that are on the roster for the Bruins, about 18 seniors, 13 juniors out there. Also, relatively young line from what I can tell by looking over the roster here this evening, but a big line. 7 other guys, I think, coming in at about 260 pounds plus. And
yeah, that's big.
Yeah, three of them over 300 pounds.
That moves the needle, not only on the scale, but out here when you're trying to move people around on the line of scrimmage. The Bruins are 1-1 on this season, having beat losing to Newburgh 38-21 and beating Hillsborough 53-6. So it seems like they're able to put some points on the board. Even in their loss to Newburgh, they got 21.
Exactly. Well, it looks like the Rams will be receiving here as we get things started. Back to receive for the Rams on the far side of your screen is number 21. That's Miles Jackson. On the near side here is number 27 for the Rams. That's Greg Curtis. And we are underway at Hillsborough Stadium. Miles Jackson's going to return. Starts from about the 10. Cuts his way up. He's over the 20. Gets down about the 26-yard line.
Nice return there. Very measured in his approach. And took forever for that ball to finally roll up to him. I think he might have been waiting for it to bounce out of bounds.
Well, I know Miles Jackson enjoys any opportunity to get his hands on the ball and start working north-south. Certainly we saw a lot of that last week.
Mm-hmm.
So as the Rams set up their offense, looks like we've got Elijah Elliott, number 20, in the backfield with Cade Knighton. Knighton's going to pass. Pass is complete. Number 13, that may be a first down. Pass received by Corbin Williams.
Nice pitch and catch there from Knighton to Williams. It was basically a timing throw on that one.
And the Rams with their opening throw, moving the chains already with a first down. Knight drops back, looks past. Yeah, Silas Starr on the 40. Starr down to about the 44-yard line for the Rams.
Pass complete to number 11, Silas Starr.
Like the pace. They're really moving fast.
It'll be 2nd and 3. Ball is actually on the 42-yard line right now. Knighton passing again. Pass is complete.
Oh, nice move.
Great move there. I believe that's number 4, Vincenzo Logan. Rams first down. Moving the chains here, Steve.
Yeah, nice. Like I said, nice cadence. They're getting first downs, and it's interesting. They're rolling back their linebackers out of that shotgun empty backfield. They rolled the linebackers back.
We're going to see another pass here. Knighton airing this one out.
Oh,
has
great
a pass
ball.
complete. That's number 17, Calvin Saunders, with a touchdown Rams.
That was quick. Nice 75-yard touchdown drive. All passes.
All passes. Seeing none of the run game coming out yet. Sophomore, number 17 there, Calvin Saunders, with a touchdown. Boy, just barely a minute into the game, Steve.
That was a quick strike, yeah. 4 for 4 for Knighton on that drive, starting about the 26-yard line. And Rams strike first.
4 for 4 and 3 first downs.
And not to jinx us with only a couple minutes into the game, but that looked easy.
We'll take it. So, number 86, Liam Anderson with the extra point attempt. Kick is up. It's good.
Wow. Nice. Nice. You know, if the Bruins want to stay in this, they're going to have to contain things. You know what I'm saying? And we need to contain things. A lot of people need to contain things behind a fence.
Well, you know, when it comes to fences, Steve.
Oh, you got the read on that, I bet.
I do. There's only one place in town to call, and that would be one of our supporting sponsors here at Ram TV, Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. You can reach them at 503-233-6248 or find them on the internet at pacificfence.com.
So Liam Anderson will kick off. He had a great game last week, too. Many touchbacks.
You know, my favorite play of Anderson's last week, though, was the kick return that was coming back through, Steve. And did you see him drop shoulder and put a hit on the kick returner?
No fear.
No fear. He was fired up. Great play by that young man.
Looks like Stott's number 23 back for the Bruins. If I'm reading it right. And that'll be a touchback, too.
Number 28, that's
Norm
Jebediah Malari.
And we are sporting some binoculars, but the yellow on white is not a really good contrast, so we might struggle a little bit tonight.
So we just saw Malari there just a second ago. I'm guessing that we'll probably see him in the backfield here. We do. Number 28 lined up behind the quarterback there. Quarterback for the Bruins right now, having a little bit of trouble. He's wrapped up by number 31 was the leading tackler there, and then the rest of the D-line got him.
Yeah, Austin Davis, quarterback, didn't have much of a chance as he dropped that football.
He did not. Trouble with the snap there. So on the sack, the Bruins getting moved back 5 yards. They'll have 2nd and 15. Laurie moves to the outside. Davis is going to try to keep this one himself. Wrapped up. Brought down maybe a gain of 1 or 2. That was number 61, the lead tackle there for the Rams. Daniel Jeffries.
Yeah, not much there for him. The Rams basically stay in their lanes on the rush, and he kind of picked his way for a few, but they're going to have to do better than that.
I had the wrong number there. That wasn't 61. That was 51, I think. Henry Vassend.
Looks like that'll be an offsides against the Rams.
I got a little excited there.
Third down, the blood in the water effect.
So on the encroachment penalty, it'll be 3rd and 5. And still 9:49 left to go in the first quarter.
Empty backfield, 6 on the line, but
Davis
they dropped 3
looking
back.
down Malari. He's going to throw deep to him right there. Pass complete. Malari trying to get to the outside right now. Going to get pushed out of bounds. Actually brought down inbounds by number 27 from the Rams. That's Greg Curtis. That's a pretty good pass there by Davis for the Bruins.
Nice ball, nice route too.
Greg Curtis with the stop. First down for the Bruins.
Some pretty good receiving yards there from Laurie. You know, last year when I was looking up some of his stats, I think he only had, what did I say, 162 yards receiving. So
You got about half of that.
I was going to say, almost right there.
Yeah.
Laurie in the backfield again behind Davis now. It's going to be a handoff to Laurie. Trying to come through the middle. Tackled by number 51 and 47 for the Rams. That'll be Vassend.
Yeah.
Leading that charge right
And
there.
White.
And Ricky White.
Short gain, though.
Looking at 2nd and 7 right now. Low snap, pitch to Malari. Heads to the right side here. Tries to step in and out. Brought down short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Credit to Dominic Jacoby for the Bruins out there lead blocking. Nice job for the receiver there. Now the crowd getting a little loud.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 3 right now. Fakes the handoff. Davis looks to pass. Has a man on the outside. Pass complete to number 11 for the Bruins.
Short of the end zone.
Dominic Jacoby, the tight end. Lines up sometimes as a wide receiver.
So it was a play action, fake pass, play action pass.
Good for Barlow, first down. 1st and goal for the Bruins.
So Barlow right now sitting on the 2-yard line, 1st and goal, 8:11 left to go in the first quarter. And what started out as a good defensive stand for the Rams has now become a very, very short field left to defend.
Very short. I formation now. Double tight ends.
Davis going to keep it himself, and he gets in. That's going to be a Bruins touchdown.
Well, that 3rd down, the Rams had their chance. It was 3rd and 5 on the long pass.
The encroachment penalty there was a crusher earlier in that drive.
Exactly. Gave the opportunity for the Bruins to keep the drive alive. Well, credit to the Bruins for answering.
Alenius to attempt the extra point.
And Helenius' kick is good.
We are tied at 7.
Tied at 7. Look at those numbers. Look like they're painted up there on the scoreboard. 7-7. Painted up there like that.
Running right across.
Speaking of painting, I tell you what.
You're just teeing them up tonight,
I am
aren't
just,
you?
I'm the segue king here.
You know,
Yeah.
you definitely are. You know, if we're going to talk about painting, Steve. There's nobody better than Hunt Painting, a title sponsor for 2017 Ram TV. Now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success on and off the field for all Central Catholic student athletes. HuntPainting.com is where you can find them on the internet. You can also give them a call at 503-245-5149.
So Jackson and Curtis back for the Rams to receive the kick. Coming from Chase, looks like Hallinas for the Bruins.
Jackson and Curtis are deep. Alenius to kick.
Kick's going to go to Curtis. Over the 15. Spins at the 20. Bounces to the near side a little bit. He's going to be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Nice job by Curtis. Yards after contact, pick up about 7 more.
On the tackle for the Bruins.
Let's see what the Bruins do to adjust to that potent Rams offense that came out all passes all the time.
Yeah, they got a lot of size there up front. A little bit small on the corners here.
Looks like they put Jackson back there with Knighton.
Of course, then again, Central Catholic's receiving core is got a height advantage against just about anybody they face.
True. And they're fast.
They're very fast. Handoff goes, nope, does not go to Jackson.
Oh, that could have been trouble.
A little bit of pinball going there. Knighton pulled down the handoff, was intended for Vincenzo Logan. Bounced around a couple times off of some of the Bruin defenders there. Unfortunately for the Rams, fell unrecovered. It'll be 2nd and 10. Rams with the ball on their own 27. Knighton looking to pass, has time. Passes a little high over number 17, Calvin Sodders.
A little too much. The Bruins only rushing 3, dropping everybody back. You know, the Rams 6 plays of, 6 plays of passing. That's it. No rushes yet.
And that was Knighton's first incomplete pass of the night. Second. That's true. I guess we have to count that first one.
But you should get style points for that. It's only half
it was a little confusing.
Half of incompletion. Another pass.
Knighton rolls to the near side of the field. He's going to keep it. He's going to race to the sideline here. Knocked out of bounds about the 35, possibly 36-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
Okay, Knighton on the keeper.
Wow, generous spot. If that's where they're going to.
That was a very generous spot. Maybe, well, I couldn't quite see the
I
sideline
was gonna say
because
with
of the players here. Knighton may have been able to roll over the defender there and stay in bounds for an extra yard or two. So it's first down for the Rams. Ball right now on the 38-yard line. Knighton again wanting to keep this one. Wrapped up in the scrum right now and possibly just got back to the line of scrimmage there.
Couldn't really tell if that was designed to spread the field and try to get him the edge, because he pulled it down really pretty quick.
Official's going to spot that one as a 2-yard loss, so it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Rams right now. 6:56 to go in the first quarter. In the backfield with Knighton is still number 21, Miles Jackson.
Oh, big rush, big hit. No flag. Kind of leading with the head. There it is.
There it is.
Leading with the flag.
Pass intended for Williams.
Eggleston, it looks like the linebacker coming off of the edge and just nailing Knighton.
Knighton's pass was intended for number 13, Corbin Williams, but I think he was getting a lot of pressure on that one.
A lot of pressure. Unabated to the quarterback, but he looked like he led with the head, so I don't know if it's going to be roughing the passer or, leading with the head.
Well, officials having a little conference about this one right now.
Personal foul. Number 45, White. It is a non-flagrant foul. It's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Boy, Steve, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about that officials.
That was sharp.
His energy in calling the stadium PA there was.
I got to go. Yeah, I knew exactly what he was doing, and it was clear and concise. And
That'd be great if we could bring his audio into the broadcast.
I think so. I'll go run down and ask him.
Let's get him mic'd for sound. So Rams on the penalty, now in Bruin territory. Handoff goes to Miles Jackson, who makes it over the 45 and then gets pushed back a little bit. Looks like we're going to see this ball spotted about the Bruin 42, possibly 43-yard line.
Evan Pugsley in on the stop for the Bruins.
Rams are going to be looking at 2nd and 4 here.
Looks like a more balanced attack for the Rams this series. Mixing in the run and the pass.
Knighton pulls it down, looks into the flat, has number 4. That's Vincenzo Logan. Makes a great move, breaks a few tackles there, and gets over the 30.
How about Corbin Williams blocking? Held that block great.
Pass is complete to Logan. That's good for a Ram. First down.
Kind of allowed Logan to kind of spring that a little bit for the first down. Great blocking.
Again, that gets back to the speed and size here. Looking for Salters again.
Oh.
Just couldn't quite bring it in there as it crossed over the
Pass intended for Souders.
end zone line.
Yeah, he had the step too. And the ball wasn't placed poorly. Just kind of hard to turn around and get your head on that.
He was
get your eyeballs on it.
looking for his inside shoulder there, and then kind of had to turn to his outside at the last moment. But 5:27 to go here in the first quarter. Tie ball game right now. Rams on the Bruin 29-yard line with 2nd and 10.
Elliott in the backfield.
Looking for Silas Starr. No, that is not Silas Starr. Check that.
Nice
That's
pitch.
number 13, Corbin Williams, with a touchdown for the Rams.
How about that pass? I mean, that was on the money. On the money.
Steve, we're really going to put Chuck here to the test tonight, keeping stats on what Knighton's passing yardage is if he keeps airing it out like that.
Gonna have the calculator. Have to work the calculator in.
You're going to have to get the extra big calculator for those numbers.
124 total yards just in the first quarter. 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Passing.
Yeah.
Just passing alone on Knighton. That's fantastic.
Oh, is that right? 169 total yards flag on that.
So flag before Anderson's kick.
Dead ball. False start on the offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. Replay.
This guy's fantastic, Steve.
He is. He's sharp.
Just fantastic.
He won't be in high school football very long. They're going to bring him up. Right?
He's going to get called up to the bigs.
So that was Williams on the reception, right, Tom?
That was number 13, Corbin Williams with that one.
Nice little poster out. Delivered right into the breadbasket.
I'm trying to think if that's his first or second score for the season right now. I don't have that in front of me, but it's good to see. So Anderson's kick, after getting moved back, is good. Rams score now 14, Bruins 7.
Great execution by the Ram offense. Knighton showing some good patience. A couple times he wanted to do that out pass, and he basically pulled it back. So he saw something that he wasn't going to risk, and that really kind of shows some maturity for him.
He's seen a lot of opportunity deep, it looks like. He keeps targeting the end zone, especially once the Rams are getting down here around the 30, 40-yard line. We'll see what this defense can do now. Little bit of a struggle there on that first drive. They had that stop early, and
then gave up the big play. And after that, they almost folded up tent for that drive. And
Number 28, Jebediah Malari, the player to keep an eye on from the Bruins there with that big reception. One of their leading rushers in their 2016 campaign for the Bruins.
It's like Nomi, number 20, and Stotts, number 23, back for the Bruins. And another touchback by Anderson.
Yep. That was number 20 for the Bruins, trying to bring that one out. Nomi.
No way for Nomi on that one. Liam Anderson would not have it.
No on Nomi.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're staying with Davis. We talked about that earlier. Have some young sophomore quarterbacks that were doing some reps before the game.
Davis pulls back the handoff. He's going to try a run here on the near side of the field. Brought down from behind by number 16 for the Rams, Steve. That would be Christian Lottie.
Taking him down from behind, chasing him down.
Christian Lottie.
Lottie's been fun to watch so far this season. He has been incredibly aggressive on defense.
Very fast. He reminds me a little bit of Ronnie Rust when he was here. Just cagey. Right?
Has made some great plays, especially tackling from behind. Handoff goes to Malari, who cuts through the line here, dragging a few of the Central Catholic defenders, and he's going to make it all the way down to or up, I should say, to the 34-yard line for the Bruins.
It's good for a Barlow. First down.
Barlow moving the chains with a first down right now.
Trying to draw him off sides again.
Davis and Malari both looking off for the signal. And it will be a handoff to Malari. Tries to hit the hole here, but he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Rams defensive line putting up a wall right now. Not easy to do given the size of the Barlow offensive line. You got some beef out there, Steve.
Got some beef. Yeah, Taylor in the middle of that. Stuffing that. Keegan Taylor, he is 6'2", 300 pounds.
Rams tonight without Elijah Winson, out of this game with an injury that he's working on recovering from. Davis is going to keep this one, tries to bounce around a bit and cut back inside, wrapped up and brought down on the
Davis on the keeper.
36-yard line right now.
Wolverton on the tackle there, getting good penetration, really wrapping him up around the ankles. So third down. Now, we saw what happened last time. So
3rd and 7. .308 left to go in the first quarter. Davis looks to pass, has pressure from the Rams, going to be brought down again. That's number 16 Christian Lottie leading the tackle there. Assisted by 51 from the Rams. Vassend.
They're having a hard time preventing Lottie from getting around that outside and chasing down Davis. And spending a lot of time in the backfield tonight, Tom.
That's probably exactly where Lottie would like to be all the rest of the season.
I like to see him there, too.
Indeed. What are we seeing here? It looks like number...
Can't see from the side.
A little hard to see there. That would be number 13. That's Corbin Williams back to receive. But he's going to let that one drop. And Rams will take over with their offense again on the 38-yard line.
Short punt. Just over 20 yards.
And with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, we'll see if Knighton can get over 200 yards in the first quarter.
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be a good pace to start things with.
He's chasing that number, and he's, 60 yards away? He could do it. One quick little post, and he's got the weapons to do it. We make it sound so easy. Just a quick post.
Well, it is easy when we're standing up here with a couple of microphones and
just
a set of binoculars. It all sounds so easy.
I don't even see.
Knighton comes out on the field with number 27, Greg Curtis, lined up on his right-hand side. Receivers spread across the near side of the field.
Is that Knighton or is that that could be Henderson? They might have brought out Henderson.
You are correct, Steve. That is Henderson. Hands off to Greg Curtis, weaving his way through traffic, and that's going to be a horse collar.
I think face mask. I mean, he got him, spun him around big.
Greg Curtis on the carry.
Well, I hope Knighton's okay.
With the stop, penalty markers on the play.
Joe Henderson is a senior quarterback, 6'3", 190. He's definitely enough height to see over that line.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get to hear my favorite guy again. Tell us what's going on.
He's taking over. He's big personality.
Personal foul on the defense. Grabbing the face mask.
Yep.
That's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Think he raised kids along the way?
I'm gonna guess kids and grandkids. So Rams now on the Bruin 40-yard line, 1st and 10, 2:09 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Curtis. Curtis, again, weaves back to the inside, has some room, gets down to the 30 before ultimately tackled. Ball popped out. I have not heard a whistle yet. I'm pretty sure he was down.
No indication.
Curtis on the carry.
Official signaling that he was down, so.
So they swap out Curtis for Elliott.
Yeah, we haven't seen Elliott carry yet tonight. He had a spectacular touchdown, the game-winning touchdown last week in the Holy War against Jesuit. He's an exciting player to watch.
You say really has some speed.
We'll get to see him right here on this run, driving with his knees, still on his feet. Manages to pull himself over the 20-yard line.
Just high-stepping through that, like
great running.
Like a walk in the park.
It's good for a Ram. First down.
So Rams, it'll be 1st and 10 now from the Bruin 20-yard line. Minute 35 to go in the first quarter. And we're going to see Elliott carry again. He could do it right here as he's breaking tackles and spins. Brought down on about the 9-yard line.
Pretty close to a first down. Looks like they may stop the clock for a measurement. No measurement required. That'll be first down.
1st and goal for the Rams right now. Ball on the.
That's about as longest goal as you can get. I think it's 9 3/4 yard line.
9 3/4. Henderson looking to pass.
Great ball.
Just in and out of the hands of number 24 there, Steve, for the Rams.
Good read on Frick. Good ball by Henderson. Nice little window, a little low window. Frick just couldn't hang on.
In and out of the hands, and so it'll be 2nd and 10 right now, or 2nd and goal, I should say. It's a handoff to Miles Jackson, brought down possibly even behind the line of scrimmage there. Looks like
you're right.
Have a 1-yard loss, so now it will be 3rd and 11. 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Henderson, the quarterback right now. Miles Jackson, number 21, to his left in the backfield. Henderson's going to pass right now.
Great pass.
Throws it to Jackson. He runs that in for a Rams touchdown.
Well executed screenplay for that. Jackson haul it in. How about Henderson? Well run offense, just driving it down the field very methodically, and congratulations to him.
Great
putting up
drive
7
right there. Is that a 60-yard drive by Henderson right there? I think so.
Just about.
So for the moment, the Rams leading with a score of 20 and the Bruins 7. Look for an extra point attempt here.
Looks good to me. Looks good to me. What great facilities here at Hillsborough Stadium. We got the football field here, baseball diamonds behind it, and all that fencing along those baseball diamonds. You know, brings back fond memories of fencing.
Have you had to install some fences, or do you usually call someone, Steve?
I'm going to have to call somebody because I remember I rented the excavator and wiped out a fence.
That's right. I do remember that. We don't like to talk about that, but if you ever do something like that again, you should call one of our supporting sponsors here for Ram TV. That would be Pacific Wire and Fence.
Okay.
Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. You can reach them at 503-233-6248, or you can catch them on the web at pacificfence.com. Thanks again, Pacific Fence, for being a 2017 Ram TV supporting sponsor.
It's back to receive for the Bruins is Stotts, number 23, and Nomi, number 20.
Nobody on the top of your screen. Stotts on the near side.
We'll see if Anderson even gives him a chance to return it.
And he does not.
And that would be no. No for Nomi again.
It's a good strategy. I like it.
Ball coming out to the 20.
Might as well. It cuts the risk down, right? But then you sucker him into the kind of that, touchback, get a short one and create some opportunity.
See what you got. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Rams again leading 21-7 after 3 pretty solid drives by the Rams offense. Davis hands off. That's going to be Malari right now. Rushing to the top of your screen there. Gets down at about the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Mallory on the carry. Brady Standring on the stop.
I'll say Sandring had to come all the way up from his safety position to make that tackle. It's a little bit dangerous because Malari's demonstrated himself to be a really pretty good runner and kind of a load. So if he's second level and the little guys have to tackle him, it's going to be painful if nothing else, trying to bring him down.
Malari's a pretty solid kid, too. Coming in on the roster here at about 205 pounds.
It's a load.
That's heavy duty.
Well, especially running downhill like that. I might think better of it. I might cramp up on the way to tackle him.
We couldn't have that happen, too.
Yeah, that's probably one.
Steve, as we get things turned around here at the end of our first quarter, going to give us a little stat update?
Got a great stat update from Chuck Blickel. For Central Catholic, 6 for 10 through the air, 133 total yards. Passing, exactly. 133 total yards passing and rushing 9, 74 yards on the ground, and 217 total yards for the Rams in the first quarter. Great effort, and Chuck able to keep track of time of possession. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to put up their 21 points. Barlow, 7 attempts through the air, only 2 completions for 68 yards. 8 rushes, 29 yards on the ground, 107 total for that first period. And time of possession was a little less. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay. Thanks, Chuck.
Chuck with some quick math there. Davis is going to hand off to Malari again, who bounces off a Ram defender there and gets knocked out of bounds about the 35, 36-yard line.
Mallory on the carry. Number 30, Travis West.
Malachi Salou not happy with his wrap-up there.
Thought he had him.
Yeah, he did. Spun, though. I mean, he got a guy 205 pounds. When he spins, he's hard to hold on to.
Solid back there for the Bruins. Davis looks to pass, swings it out to the top of your screen. Pass complete to number 17 for the Bruins, and there's Salou right there getting a little payback on that one.
Nice hit there by Salou.
Pass is complete, number 17.
He wrapped a little bit better on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yes, he did.
So pass was complete to number 13, who is the sophomore backup quarterback. That's Jaron Hunter. Also plays a little bit of wide receiver. Actually, check that. The sophomore quarterback is in the game now as quarterback. And he's going to hand off to Malari, who comes to the near side of your screen, tackled by number 30. Well, it's Salou on top of him right now. It looks like 38, I believe, Steve.
38B. Not on the roster. At least not on my roster.
Not on mine as well. Maybe I'm catching the wrong number on that one.
It's not. I mean, it's very possible because the way they bunch up, it's hard to read their numbers, even with the glasses.
That might be 36, actually. Another run by Malari.
Interesting with the quarterback change going to Hunter. Keeping it on the ground with him in there.
Mallory on the carry.
So right now, your Bruins getting a fresh set of downs here. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. 10:30 left to go before the half.
And Nick Collins, the running back for the Bruins, in there now. And he'll get it up the middle. Great stop there by.
Brought down at the line of scrimmage, possibly even for a loss. Now we're going to see that one right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
I think that was Vicin, Henry Vicin.
On the carry. Christian Lonnie with the tackle.
Lottie is being credited with the tackle there. Change of backs for the Bruins. It looks like 44.
Collins, yeah.
Collins lined up in the backfield now. Pass looking deep with the Bruins. Pass complete to number 11. That would be Jacoby, Dominic Jacoby. First down for the Bruins.
Dragged down by Salou, it looked like.
Salou all over the field right
yes,
now.
Yes, he is.
Okay, Salou with the stop. Good for Barlow, first down.
Too much space there, though. He was too open.
So Barlow with another long pass completion. Now with 1st and 10 from the Rams' 26-yard line. It's going to be a pitch to Malari again, who is very quickly wrapped up by Christian Lottie, who's having a day right now.
Lottie, is he in the huddle for the Bruins? Because it seems like every other play he knows where they're going and meets them there. Just chasing them down.
He comes off that edge quick, doesn't he?
Looks like got a deal on a towel, too. Jumbo towels. He's got that one hanging off his belt loop all the way down to the back of his knee.
It's like tails.
I hope it's a towel.
Like
Maybe
tails
it's a tail.
out there. Hunter looking to pass for the Bruins, pulls it back down. He's going to try to run it. He's got a little bit of space here, trips over his own feet for a loss right now, and the ball's going to be moved all the way back to the Rams' 31-yard line.
It's probably a good thing he fell because Myers had a bead on him. If he would have set his feet, Myers was going to tattoo him from behind.
Great pursuit there by Myers for the Rams. It'll be I'm going to say that's 3rd and 14, Steve.
I'll give that to you. A screen pass.
Burns pass right there. Missed tackle, but the stumble afterwards brings down Malari, and it's going to be 4th.
Tripped up by Elijah Elliott.
4th and 15.
Say Elliott be able to trip him up. I really like the reaction of the Rams defense, realizing that they were being set up for the screen, began to retreat back. Nice job to identify that screen play.
Hunter lined up as QB for the Bruins right now. Malari behind him. Malari's going to give him a little bit of extra time there, and Hunter's pass goes out of bounds.
Fantastic job by the Rams to defend that. Myers in the backfield, making him throw that pass probably sooner than he wanted to.
Nice 4th down stop by the Rams defense, and with the turnover on downs, we'll see this offense come back out on the field again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Rams' own 31. 7:27 left to go in the half.
See what we bring in for the quarterback, and Henderson having that last drive. Yeah, they brought Knighton back in.
That's Greg Curtis lined up in the backfield with him. Knighton taking his time on the throw, looking for Vincenzo Logan. It bounces off his hands. Incomplete pass.
I think even if he would have caught that with them falling down, it might have been a pickup of a yard.
You know, Knighton looked him down for a long time there. I think that there was just more traffic than expected, kind of delaying Logan on that route. $7:20 to go before the half. Curtis lined up in the backfield with Knighton. Knighton going to pass again.
Great route.
Pass complete to number 13, Corbin Williams. Almost the first down.
What a fantastic, great route, great ball. Just a timing route, and you put it right on the money. It's hard to defend. when you're a DB like that.
Solid 9-yard gain by the Rams. It'll be 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2. Knighton quickly looks outside. Pass complete. That is Vincenzo Logan who has the first down for the Rams. Brought down by, looks like number 29 from the Bruins.
Flag on the play. Maybe Sodders with the hold might nullify that first down.
That was number 29, Garrett Oding,
Penalty markers on the
a
play.
senior for the Bruins, with the tackle.
So the way the Rams are retreating, it appears to be against the Rams. It'll be 3rd and about 17.
A little holding
Or
on their
3rd and
route.
12, yeah.
Yeah, the officials definitely taking their time on this one.
I think somebody wants to know they have every detail before they announce it.
Well, you know, if you're talking about details, you know who's great at details, Steve?
Well, you know, there's some painting. I know at least one painting company out there that's pretty good at details.
Fantastic at detail work. That would be our title sponsor for Ram TV. That would be Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV, now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. They hope for another great year of success on and off the field for the Central Catholic student athletes. You can find them at huntpainting.com on the internet, or you can also give them a call at 503-245-5149. Again, that's Hunt Painting. Thank you so much for being a 2017 Ram TV sponsor.
You know, we kicked it around that the H in the middle of the field is basically to represent Hunt Painting.
It's just a great reminder.
Great reminder.
Will be disregarded. That was a hand to the face mask, which was going to be legal in this case. The second one is holding at the spot. That's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
So it's a 10-yard penalty on holding. Repeat 3rd down. Rams with 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go before the half, looking at 3rd and 12.
And this is very doable when you consider what the Rams have been able to do in the passing game tonight. Just go back to that nice, simple post route and first down and 6 points.
Knighton connects with Logan again.
Well, maybe that's why I'm not calling the plays. But that'll be 4th down and 4. They're going to come out. Looks like they're going to punt.
Pass complete to Logan.
You know, it's interesting. You know who we haven't seen the ball routed to yet this evening? Silas Starr. We haven't seen anything go towards number 11 yet. He had a heck of a game last week.
Just one early in the first quarter, I think.
Ronan Dooney in punt formation for the Rams.
So we got Dooney. Can't get a read on the number because he's. Uh-oh.
It's that yellow on white.
Well, there you go. Now you can see he turned his back.
So Central
Interesting.
Catholic calling a timeout here. Going to think it over for a minute.
I like that. Puts a little suspense in this thing. Come on, if you're going to come all the way out here, let's have some fun with it.
Well, we do enjoy our suspense here on Ram TV, don't we?
Yep, go big or go home, right? And then if they don't get it, it's like, oh boy, that was a bad call, right? We have the benefit of encouraging it and then saying, hey, not so good.
Well, defense playing great with short field there in that last drive.
Well, you got the suspense.
Let's see what we've got going on out here.
Yeah, it's going to be a punt.
It is. Number 23 for the Rams will do the kicking duties here.
It's like 23 will do the receiving duties for the Bruins.
So
Being Stotts.
Dooney and Stotts.
Let's see what we got.
Well, that was pretty good, Steve.
Well, every now and
Dooney's kick is away.
then. Ooh.
Oh, takes a Bruin bounce, and the Rams will down that at the 45-yard line of the Bruins.
Boy, after that, you almost wish you went for it. Not much difference between a stop 4th down and that punt. I think Dooney wants that one back, or at least the bounce back.
Not a helpful bounce, but definitely not the worst that could happen. 6:21 to go before the half. Rams leading by 14. Let's see who we've got back in here at quarterback for the Bruins. We're staying with the sophomore right now.
That defense
Hunter.
packing the box. Yep.
And they're going to pass handoff to Malari, who is brought down quickly by,
Guess
take
who?
a wild guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I see a tail there.
Number 16, Christian Lottie, with another spectacular tackle.
Boy, he's got a lot of tackles tonight.
He's got a lot of tackles. A lot of tackles. A lot of Lottie tackles. Yeah.
Just quick. I don't know. I mean, the offensive coordinator's got to be talking to the line coach saying, put a hat on him.
Well, let's see where he's lining up here right now. Hunter looking to pass, had pressure on him.
Oh,
pass is incomplete.
Oh, great coverage.
Yep, covered by number 31 from the Rams.
31 is Wolverton, covering him like a blanket there. All in all, though, great pass.
It's a great pass. I think Wolverton was just able to body him up real quick and take him to the ground, make sure the ball came out. 5:38 to go before the half here. Hunter, the sophomore, still the quarterback in the game for the Bruins, number 13. And he will pass.
Oh, nearly intercepted.
Almost picked by the Rams. Pass was intended for number 11 from the Bruins.
I think that was Clyde Bell.
Dominic Jacoby. Clyde Bell, a sophomore, getting in the game.
Pass incomplete.
Got his paws on that. That's one where you'll dream about all night. It's like, oh, I had my chance.
Alenius in punt formation for the Bruins.
So as the Bruins punt right now, back to receive for the Rams, the number 13, Corbin Williams.
Oh, Rams almost blocked that.
Might have been touched even, I'm not sure. Ball will be downed on the Rams 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
This would be a nice drive for the Rams. Punch one in before the half. Little insurance points. Refresh my memory. Who got the ball to start the game? It was the Rams because they drove down and made it look easy. So they bring Knighton back in. But they flank him with Tyson Parker, I believe, number 7.
Yeah, new running back in the game.
Parker, the junior, 6'1", 170. So
Parker with the handoff, comes to the near side of the field, cuts in, over the 40, over the 45. Brought down by number 46 from the Bruins.
Flag on the play. Could have been holding on Williams based on where that flag landed.
That was Brody Carlson
Brody Carlson with the stop.
with the tackle there from the Bruins.
Penalty marker on the play.
Pretty good run there by Parker.
Yeah, he had the edge and he took off. He didn't mess around. He saw that real estate. He was going to take it. Fans kind of quiet tonight.
On the running play, we have holding. Number 13, red. That's a 10-yard penalty. Pete, first down.
Holding call on Corbin Williams. That'll back the Rams up to their own 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 12.
So yeah, third holding call of the half. You don't want those mental mistakes. Closer games, it can be the difference.
Parker still in the backfield with Knighton. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Handoff goes to Parker again, who is stopped. Ball comes out. I think he was whistled down, though, before the ball came out.
Ran that same play, and it reminded me of the Jesuit game last week where they ran, was it Miles? Just
kept running the same thing there.
That worked. Sorry.
Well, no, I was going to say that was Carlson with the same tackle there again. So
deja vu all over again.
Carlson, a senior for the Bruins. He's an inside linebacker. I was reading something about him. He's a leader on the team, and he's one of their high-energy guys.
Rams got to get going. That play clock's got to be working against them right now.
Well, 4:10 to go before the half right now. Elijah Elliott is now in the game for the Rams, lined up on the near side of Knighton.
Get ball. Delay a game. 5 yards.
Well, you
Repeat.
just have the internal play clock ticking in your head, don't you, Steve?
I've got something ticking in there.
You could feel that one coming on.
I felt it. You know, how many yards, Chuck, in this quarter? 13 yards. So they probably had more penalties than they have actual offense in this quarter.
Quite possible right now. Rams looking at 2nd and 16 right now. Knighton goes to his right-hand side, throws it complete to Solders, who is pushed back.
Pass complete, Galen Souders.
Not much there. Only a couple on that, Tom. You know, Knighton has plenty of time. Maybe see how those longer routes develop.
Yeah, he's not getting a ton of pressure. He was hit earlier in the first quarter, but we really haven't seen that rush come in here. Elijah Elliott in the backfield with Knighton right now for the Rams. They're going to bring him up towards the line here. Spread the receivers wide. Knighton has lots of time there. Pulls it down, throws
Nice comeback.
almost for the first down. It looked like that was 17.
Solders, yeah, but nice comeback route.
Pass complete.
Yards short of the first down marker.
The Rams are going to punt.
And with 4th and 1.
Oh, is it 2 for 5 in this quarter? Oh, for the game. 4th and short with 3 minutes left.
Ronan Dooney in punt formation for the Rams.
Rams just not taking any chances here. Dooney's going to put this one away.
Well, they took a chance there.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, fake punt. Ricky White on the reception. You're going to get a read on who.
Yeah, you were asking for a little trickeration there, weren't you?
Yeah, I know. And I think somebody made a call. I saw Pine on his phone, so maybe that's. Oh, that's exciting.
Student section chanting Ricky right now.
Ricky.
Yeah. Excited about that one. So Rams with the fake punt, keeping that drive alive. It'll be 1st and 10 now on the Bruin 39-yard line.
Looks like Jackson back there with Knighton.
Knighton's going to pass. Throws
Great
for.
bar.
Is that Solders? No, that's Silas Starr.
Knighton Star, 40-yard touchdown reception.
Silas Starr puts another 7 or 6 on the board for the Rams. For the moment, 27-7 right now with 2:29 to go before the half.
And when we do the stats, I'm going to be curious to see how Knighton's percentage rate is. He seems like he's been really doing a phenomenal job in this half. I mean, albeit he can't be perfect, but he has been very, very good.
Well, with 4 TD throws,
Anderson to kick.
he's been racking them up. Actually, 3, I guess. Oh,
And yeah, 13 for 17 for Knighton in this first half thus far.
blocked extra point attempt there, so our score will remain 27-7. 2:29 to go before the half.
Looks like that snap was a little bit, was it low or mishandled?
I think it was a little low.
Nonetheless, creates that cushion, Tom, heading into halftime here. The Rams can get a stop, and it's a good spot to be halfway through the contest.
Nice 20-point lead. Chuck is over here furiously tabulating some stats so that's all ready to go.
He's left-handed too, which makes it extra hard for me to read. 211 yards passing. Chuck, you're good. Now that's between Knighton and Henderson too, correct? So both of those quarterbacks contributing 211 yards in this first half. We got Stotts back there.
Anderson setting up to kick right now for the Rams.
74 yards on the ground for the first half
Anderson to kick.
for the Rams. Really pretty well balanced. You factor in that 40-yard pass, and there we go.
Kick's going to bounce to Nomi on the 10-yard line. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Cuts back to the inside, then out again. Has a little bit of space here. Pursuit, and knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. I think that was number 31 for the Rams leading the charge on that one.
Yeah, Wolverton driving him out of bounds. Got a little nervous there when he did that cutback. Look, he had quite a lane down the sideline.
Hunter rolls to his left, looking to throw, has a man at the sideline, and
There's the flag.
pass was complete to number 17 before the penalty flag there. That would be Edmondson.
Like a personal foul. Looks like he got hit out of bounds.
I think it was a late hit out of bounds indeed.
Yeah. Easy call. You know, sometimes those out of bound ones are difficult to make, but that was an easy one.
So on the penalty, the Bruins will advance into Ram territory. Ball will be respotted on the Rams' 45-yard line.
15 yards added on to the end of the run. First down.
It'll be 1st and 10. 2:14 left to go in the half.
Penalties really hurting the Rams. I mean, despite the penalties, they're up 27-7, but you won't be able to get away with this in a close game.
Hunter looking down the sideline, has a man but overthrows him.
Hunter's pass incomplete.
Was defended by number 30 for the Rams there.
That's West, Travis West.
West. West with pretty good coverage there. I think even if the ball had been better targeted to the receiver, West in a great position to make a play.
I think he was in his back pocket from the looks of things.
So Hunter with Malari in the backfield next to him there. Malari's going to protect him for a moment there as Hunter completes a pass to number 17 for the Bruins, brought down again by West.
Number 17, Cole Edmondson.
Again, good coverage. Just a little late closing the gap on the pass.
1:47 left to go in the half. 3rd and 3. Bruins passing. Pass incomplete, intended for number 24 from the Bruins.
Pass intended for number 24.
That's Colton Thompson.
Is incomplete.
So 4th down, clock stops. It's a big play for the Rams defense. So, you know, a minute and a half with that Rams offense, they could put another score on the board.
4th and 3 right now. Bruins going to go for it, spreading wide. Hunter's going to pull it down, and he will.
Ooh, depends on the spot.
Yeah, we'll see where that.
Hunter.
Boy, that is
That's
close.
gonna be short.
Ricky White on the stop.
I mean, they have the benefit of the line.
I can hear the Bruin fans not happy about that spot, but that's a tough one to tell where he went down with the knee.
That's a good point, Tom. It's the Rams ball with 1:24 left. How about that?
Well, let's air it out. Let's go.
Yep, dial it up. All right, here we might have some fun.
Of needed
Might as well
yardage
have
for
some
the
fun.
Bruins. First down, Central Catholic.
Boy, that was close. I mean, close to a first down.
Timeout.
We might get some extra Ram TV views based on this spot, right? So we might want to talk some things up. Maybe a good time for ads or something.
Well, you know
We got the
what?
timeout.
If you're talking about rolling something out here before the half, and you know, anytime I'm thinking about rolling, I'm thinking about rolling some paint here.
You're going to roll paint. You're
I'm
going to
gonna-
roll fence. I mean, have at it, Tom. Roll what you want.
Exactly. I'm rolling with some paint here right now. The great folks over there at Hunt Painting, a title sponsor for the 2017 Ram TV season. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success on and off the field for all of the Central Catholic student athletes. Hunt Painting, you can find them at huntpainting.com on the internet. They're also located down on Macadam Avenue right here in Portland, Oregon. And the phone number, if you want to give them a ring first thing tomorrow morning and line up some great painting, it's 503-245-5149. Hunt Painting, thank you so much for being a 2017 title sponsor of Ram TV.
Nice job, Tom. Let's see if we can't do a nice job out there on the field as the Rams offense gets ready with 1:24 left.
Knighton has time, throws for everything right now. Corbin Williams downfield, couldn't pull it in. No flag on the play. That was number 13, Corbin Williams, the intended target. Big pass by Knighton, though. That was a
long way to go.
40-yard throw there.
It was a long throw. Well covered there by, looks like Colton Thompson to break it up, but basically no time off the clock.
1:18 to go before the half. Miles Jackson in the backfield with Knighton right now. Knighton is going to throw. Pass is complete to Corbin Williams, who is tackled immediately by number 24 from the Bruins.
Often under-recognized. How about that offensive line for the Rams, giving Knighton basically whatever time he needs to hit these long routes.
54 seconds before the half.
Come with the blitz.
Knighton looking for Jackson in the flat there. Knighton gets hit as he throws. Jackson will have the first down, still on his feet, cuts to the outside, brought down on the Bruins' 46-yard line, and Knighton took a shot on that one.
He did, but look at, he's up, he's ready to go. The Bruins came with the blitz off the edge, and Knighton hung in there. It's tough to do. Kind of showing some maturity there.
He's a competitor. He's fired up right now, I'm sure. 38 seconds to go before the half. The Rams will take their second time out of the half.
Yeah, 38 seconds. Still plenty of time with the clock stopping for first downs. Some good stuff. But really credit to that offensive line. Knighton did get hit on that play, coming on the blitz from the outside. But all in all, fantastic job by that offensive line to protect him and give him the time that he needs.
Jackson with a great release in the flat. Had some good blocking there as he was weaving downfield. Able to get the first down for the Rams and keep this drive going. 1st and 10 right now. Ball spotted on the Bruins' 46-yard line. Greg Curtis in the backfield with Knighton now, number 27. Knighton throws down the sideline.
Sodders hauls it in.
Complete to the sophomore Sodders. You got two exciting sophomores out there on the field. Number 17, number 11, Sodders and Starr. Knighton, of course, also a sophomore. The future is bright.
The future is bright. Just got to keep everybody healthy.
Exactly right. 32 seconds left to go before the half. It's going to be 2nd and inches right now. Rams trying to see if they can draw a little offsides there. Knighton is going to throw, has pressure coming at him. A little screen right now. That sweeps out to Curtis. Curtis with the first down and more. Gets down to the Barlow 21-yard line.
How about Fome Fiafi with lead blocking down the field? Could you imagine being a DB coming up on him? See, that's where you pull the hammy. You need to go down.
Yeah, right? It's just dropped like a brick.
And they'll down that to stop the clock.
20 seconds to go. Rams spiking the ball, stopping the clock right now. 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the Barlow 21-yard line. Steve, I was just texted a score update from the West Lynn Sherwood game right now. West Lynn is leading 28-7 in that contest. Playing out in Sherwood tonight.
Got some history with West Lynn, right?
Yep.
That we don't like to discuss.
That's a team to keep an eye on through the season. Knighton passing, intended for Starr, number 11, and knocked out of bounds, deflected by number 29 from the Bruins. Garrett Otting. 16 seconds to go before the half. Rams leading by 20 points with a score of 27-7. Looking to put another score on the board here if they can before heading into the locker rooms. 3rd and 10. Knighton drops back. He's going to have a pass complete to Vincenzo Logan, who does not get out of bounds.
Pass complete. Vincenzo Logan.
And the Rams call a timeout here, their third of the half.
Well, we got the timeout. Really high on the line this first half. So I'm going to call out some names. Dylan Gabriel on the offensive line. Daniel McDougal. Molokai Famo-Fiafi. Did I do that right, Chuck? I've been working on it. Brian Cochran and Grant Hudson, the front five for that Rams offensive line. Absolutely phenomenal this half.
Put up a solid wall. I mean, Knighton has had a lot of time to throw here this evening, obviously racking up yards.
That makes all the difference, really. You know, you can hit your receivers when you can see them. You're not staring at the sky from laying on your back.
Not having to scramble as much. Being able to take his time here. And we'll see if these Rams can get it done here with 9 seconds left to go. It's 4th and 5. But really, they've got 1, maybe 2 plays left.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously need a first. I hate to be Captain Obvious, but they need a first down here.
Yeah, or just go for it all.
Yeah.
Knight likes those long throws.
I'm starting to like him a little bit too.
Exactly. Elijah Elliott, number 20, lined up in the backfield with Knighton. Knighton throws for the end zone, intended for number 11, Silas Starr, goes out the back.
I think they're in the huddle. They had basically 3 defenders on him.
Exactly. They've been putting a lot of coverage on Starr most of the evening here. So the Rams will turn that one over on downs with 4 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 for the Bruins right now with the ball on their own 16-yard line. Bruins will have a shot at something here, but obviously not a lot of time left.
But great, and it's good. Good pause here for Chuck, because he's going to be able to get the first half stats wrapped up right about the time the first half ends. Should we hold it over till the start of the third? Make people wait to hear the stats. Kind of one of those
finishing up
suspense
his.
things.
Ooh, that could be good. That could, yeah. Right.
Everyone wants to come back for the stats, right? What they call that's the hook. I'm not in the business, but that might be the hook.
Hunter takes a knee. That's the end of the first half.
And Barlow not wanting to risk anything on that one. They're going to take a knee. So as we have completed 1 half of play here in this contest at Hillsborough Stadium, the Rams lead with a score of 27-7. And Steve, what a first half there.
It was a great first half, great execution, albeit too many penalties, I think. But how about the passing game? With Knighton really spreading it around to all his receivers. And then you bring in Henderson, doesn't skip a beat on that drive. So all in all, pretty good. But the mistakes of the penalties, or the yards from the penalties, definitely something you won't be able to get away with against a team that's going to be much more competitive. Yeah,
I think you're probably going to see a little bit of, hopefully a little bit of a change with that in the second half here as the coaching staff goes through and makes a little bit of conversation along the lines of those penalties.
A delicate conversation.
I'm sure it'll be something softly discussed.
Soft and fuzzy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Good.
Chuck, you ready to go here, or? Well, if Chuck's going to take just a second longer here, I'm going to one more time thank one of our supporting sponsors. That would be Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. You can find them on the internet at pacificfence.com, and of course, you can reach them by phone at 503-233-6248. Pacific Fence, thank you so much for being a 2017 Ram TV supporting sponsor.
Well, that was perfect because it led into the stats. Now, for the first half, this is all first half, right, Chuck? Chuck, you're doing a great job here. On the passing game, 17 for 24 for 257 yards through the air for the Rams, 11 rushes, 88 yards. Total first half offensive contribution, 345 total yards for the Rams. On the other side, the Bruins, 6 for 10 through the air, 123 yards in passing offense, 16 rushes for 45 yards, and really only being able to piece together 168 total yards to get those 7 points. Time of possession was basically the same for both teams in that. And so those are some pretty weighty stats there for the Rams and not so impressive for the Bruins.
Well, our broadcast crew is going to take a short break here during the halftime, and our great team here from Oregon Sports Beat is going to go ahead and turn down our microphones for just a little bit. We'll be coming back to you just a few minutes before the second half action starts.
How about a huge round of applause for the Central Catholic varsity cheerleaders and varsity song leaders. And now, please turn your attention to midfield for some halftime fun and games brought to you by the Central Catholic Student Council crew. Here are some scores for you. Other games going on throughout the area. Jesuit is ahead of Liberty 44-7. It's Westland 28, Sherwood 7. Oregon City 40, Centennial nothing. Tualatin 17, Lake Ridge 7. And Lake Oswego 14, Tigard 10. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have your attention? A pair of bifocals was left down by the ticket booth. If they're yours, check and see if your bifocals are missing. Go down to the Ram store on the concourse level, and they'll have them down there for you.
Well, and we're back again here for the second half action of the Rams, Central Catholic Rams matchup with the Barlow Bruins. After the fireworks of the first half.
Fireworks is right. We were just talking about it before we came on to the air about the touchdown production was all through the air for the Rams. So impressive first half on through the air. It's kind of fun to see. I don't know. I mean, I'm partial to the passing game because seems a little more exciting. Well, they say there's only a few things that can happen, and most of them are bad, but it's still fun to watch.
Well, it was very fast-paced, it felt like, as the Rams were moving the chains and driving the ball through the air. And what do we have? Knighton had 3 touchdowns. Henderson had 1. All going to 4 different receivers. Starr, Sodders, Corbin Williams, and Miles Jackson caught that one in the flat, right?
Exactly. And it wasn't like the running game was quiet. I mean, there was plenty of running going on, but all the touchdown production came through the air. So we got some scores from around the league thus far. So I was going to run through those real quick, Tom, while we wait for the second half. Jesuit, who we beat last week, just had to say that, is leading Liberty 44-7. West Lynn over Sherwood 28-7. South Ridge and Beaverton have a close one at 21-20 with South Ridge at 21. Tualatin 17, Lake Ridge 7, Lake Oswego 14, and Tigard 10. So a tight one there. And then conference play, it is Oregon City 40, Centennial 0. So Centennial blanked, and apparently all the points shifting in Oregon City's favor there, 40-0 in Mount Hood conference play. Yeah, that's one of those things that make you go,
Yeah, a lot of exciting games going on out there. It's It's always a lot of fun as everybody's opening up conference play this evening, getting their season started within their respective leagues.
If memory serves, didn't we share the conference title with Centennial last year?
That's right, we did.
So they're not a, I mean, so to have OC, Oregon City up 40-0, that's yikes. So that might be an emerging storm for the Rams.
Something to keep an eye on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Rams will be kicking off here as we start the second half after having received the ball in the first half of play here.
And what we talked about the halftime talk was going to be probably a little bit about penalties. So I'm sure Coach Pine touched on the need for execution and the need to quit holding, quit hitting out of bounds, quit jumping across the line of scrimmage. Those simple things that.
Discipline. All about the discipline. We were talking before the half there, or during the halftime, I should say. Only really one of those penalties resulting in a score for the Bruins, but certainly giving the Rams a little bit of trouble and giving up a lot of yards unnecessarily.
So back to receive for the Bruins. So they're counting it out there. Looks like number 20 and number 23. So Noddy
and Stotts. Noddy at the top of your screen, Stotts at the bottom of your screen, and Anderson will be kicking here for the Rams.
Nomi and Stotts kick for the Bruins.
Noddy and Stotts, it sounds like a ice cream company.
Careful, I'm going to get hungry here.
Well.
And the kick is going to be received by Noddy, but that's back in the end zone again, so that one will come out to the 20.
He's got a flag on the play.
There's a flag here.
That's going to go against the Rams. Anderson really might have enough foot to touch back again.
Challenge accepted.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to give it a swing.
Give it a shot.
I always respected kickers more so because I could never kick. I could never do it right. So to see these people kick the ball for a touchback at this level, it's like, gosh, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Now this one's going to go to Noddy. He's going to receive it on about the 4-yard line. Comes out with some speed here. Gets through the first set of
Ball's out.
Tacklers. And let's see
Ball's
if Rams
on.
are coming up with this. Rams are signaling.
The officials signaling that he was down. The universal signal for he is down is pointing at the ground. So
Pointing at the ground, exactly. That was West that was attempting to recover that one for the Rams, number 30.
On the stop.
boy, but Noddy did come out of that seam with a head of steam.
There was a lot of Noddy there.
Mm-hmm. With the quarterback changes, we got to make sure we double check who's back there for the Bruins.
Actually, the Bruins have gone back to Davis. Davis
keeps it
himself.
Little read option.
Austin Davis.
A little bit of a wrap up there with Austin Hill.
Hill with the tackle. That's good.
Austin Hill with the tackle. There were words exchanged there with a few members of the Barlow squad.
Probably exchanging phone numbers, you know.
Well, just,
Hey, what's going on, guys? What are you doing later?
Don't I follow you on Instagram? Maybe?
Yeah.
No. On Davis's carry, the Bruins with a first down. Ball right now on their own 45-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Mallory. He'll gain 3. Should be spotted at the 48.
Mallory on the carry. Henry Johnson on the stop for the Rams.
Second and 7 for the Bruins right now.
Oh. Offsides against the Rams.
Looked like number 51 jumped there for the Rams.
It's like Vincent.
Coachman on the defense. 5-yard
He's rushing off the field. Coming in for him will be Keegan Taylor.
Hand off to Malari. Tries to bounce. He's wrapped up early by 31 from the Rams. Alex Wolverton.
Mallory on the carry.
So 3rd and short, Tom. Could be a big stop for the Rams.
So Malari gets down into Ram territory now on the 47-yard line. 3rd and 2. And the Bruins go to Malari again, who I'm going to say, I think he probably had the first down there.
I think he broke the plane, but great effort by the Rams.
Mallory on the carry.
Yep, they're going to spot that for a first down for the Bruins.
Yeah, it looks like enough. So they'll move the chains. And really, the Bruins have to get something going here just to stay in the hunt here.
10:04 remaining in the 3rd quarter right now. Rams leading 27-7. And Bruins with a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 right now on the Rams 44-yard line. It's going to be a keep by Davis. Davis running down to the 35-yard line. Almost gets the first down himself.
So 2 good read options. Picking up some good rushing yards for the Bruins.
Austin Hill with the tackle, number 9.
And man-to-man coverage, there should be enough linebackers too. This far in the quarter, 5 rushes for 25 yards for the Bruins. You know, getting those DBs kind of out on an island in the man-to-man coverage. Kind of a hitch and go here.
Davis throwing long, has 2 receivers downfield.
Incomplete, the flag comes out. I think they're going to flag Miles Jackson, but it looked like pretty good coverage and he got his head around.
Yeah, Jackson kind of holding his hands out to the side saying, what are you talking about here? But that is going to go on the Rams.
It looked pretty good. Last minute he seemed to get his head around, but maybe there's some, hand fighting that we didn't see, but able to go back since we do this on Ram TV. Anybody watching can replay that.
Go back that one up and take a peek.
One of the benefits. So as you're watching that and you want to be a sponsor saying, wow, this is a great feature to have. Certainly contact
your own replay there, right?
Your own replay, and maybe we could dedicate the replay that everyone sees to something. Let's contact Central Catholic High School Athletic Department, Lori Yeager. She's probably got a spot for you if you want to sponsor those.
That, or you can call up the great folks over there at Oregon Sports Beat.
They can arrange that, yes.
They've got a number of broadcast sponsorship packages available, not just for football season, but for the entire athletic calendar.
Exactly. In fact, that's probably where Laura would send them, right?
Exactly right.
So,
Ram TV, I know, broadcasting volleyball games and a couple of basketball games coming here as we move into the winter sports season.
Just his half. Three penalties for 25 yards against the Rams.
Davis is going to throw into a little bit of a screen here, complete to number 23, who is swarmed by the Rams defense, brought down, tackled by number 54 from the Rams.
Stotts had nowhere to go. He turned around, he saw a sea of Rams jerseys.
Andrew Myers all over that one for the Rams, and that backs the Bruins all the way up to the Ram 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 16. 8:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. Davis hands to Malari. Malari brought down pretty much at the line of scrimmage by 47. I think that's Ricky White, right?
Correct. And Lottie in the backfield almost broke it up before the play had a chance to develop. He and his white tail coming around the corner, disrupting that in the backfield.
Talking to a few of the fans during the halftime, we were commenting about the fact that Lottie's been almost unstoppable this evening. Davis alone in the backfield right now, spreading his receivers wide. 7:54 to go in the third quarter, 3rd and 6. Rams showing pressure right now.
Back out of it.
Davis is going to pass, throws for the end zone.
Wow, fantastic coverage.
That was number 20, Elijah Elliott.
Fantastic coverage. Got his head around, got his hand up.
Josh Nelmy, incomplete.
4th down and a long way to go there.
You know, Elliott knew the Rams, really one of those lockdown kind of guys, Steve.
Well, you demonstrated that in the first half too, yeah. Lockdown Elliott.
Exactly. 4th and 16. Bruins going to go for it right now. Davis rolls to his right, he's looking deep, throws for the corner of the end zone here. Knocked away by Austin Hill, number 9. That'll be passing complete.
Hill again in great position defending that. And those pretty much on an island with a man-to-man coverage.
That was a 4th down play. Ball goes over to the Rams. 1st and 10.
Hill, really a great leader out there on the defensive unit. Shown up big so far in the Rams season in the preceding 3 games.
Been a fantastic contributor thus far. Got him out of 4th and long, and the Rams relatively good field position, 26-yard line.
Check out your roster program for more details.
Rams with 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. 7:34 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Got Jackson back there.
That is Elijah Elliott, number 20, and he will take the ball from Knighton. He's going to make it up to about the 30-yard line.
Elijah Elliott, the ball carrier.
So at this point, Tom, I'm thinking a lot more rushes, slow the pace down. Actually, they're getting back very fast. So it doesn't look like they're going to slow down. So no clock management, but we'll see.
I don't think they're concerned with what you're thinking. The Rams are moving right now on the 5-yard gain by Elliott, and they're going to go back to Elliott again, who bounces at the line of scrimmage with contact, reverses field, comes back. He has the 1st down and more, over the 50, down to the 40, knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line in Barlow territory. A great run by number 20, Elijah Elliott.
I think that was Logan that kind of set the edge, able to, give him the edge so he could get down the field.
Rams moving quickly. Elliott taking a breather as Miles Jackson, number 21, comes in the backfield with Knighton right now. Knighton pulls the ball down. Knighton wrapped up. Lyon letting number 86 for the Bruins get through on that one. That'd be Nathaniel Koenig.
Yeah. He came through untouched.
On the stop for the Bruins.
Playing some inspired football. He was pretty much stymied the first half, so I can see maybe there's some frustration kicking in and kicking it up a notch.
With a 5-yard loss on the sack, Rams looking at 2nd and 15 right now. Knighton's going to pass. It is thrown to number 13, Corbin Williams, who hauls that one in for a Rams 1st down.
Are you kidding me? That ball was beautiful. Beautiful pass.
Williams on a full sprint, hauls that one in. Tackled it just as, right as the ball is there. The catcher's mitt. It's going to be 1st and 10. Rams on the Barlow 20-yard line right now. 6:08 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Excuse me. Knighton throws to number 4, Vincenzo Logan, who is tackled and knocked out of bounds at the Barlow 16-yard line.
Another great ball by Knighton. Just right on target. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 in this quarter. Thanks, Jeff.
So on the 5-yard gain, Rams looking at 2nd and 5 right now. 5:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Jackson in the backfield with Knighton. Knighton looking to throw, pulls the ball down, rolls to his right, throws for number 11, Silas Starr. Touchdown Rams. And Silas Starr goes over the top for that one.
Climbing the ladder, but a great ball placement there by
Fantastic hands by Starr in double coverage there. He had 2 defenders on him and still manages to go up high for that one. High points the ball, brings it down for a Rams touchdown. For the moment, Rams leading 33-7 over Barlow.
Yeah, second touchdown for Starr on the night.
Liam Anderson to kick.
Very impressive drive by Knighton. I mean, those passes were just right on.
Anderson's kick is up and good.
Kick is good. Rams 34.
Remind me, he's a
Barlow
sophomore, right?
7.
Knighton?
Knighton and Starr are both sophomores, yes.
Yeah, I think you mentioned earlier about the future's bright. Wow.
If you want to know how much brighter it is, Miles Jackson and Elijah Elliott are both also sophomores.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that class
a lot
of
coming
2020
up.
out there.
A lot coming up.
Well, while we turn things around here, Rams right now leading 34-7 over Barlow. 5:08 left to go in the third quarter. It's time once again to thank one of our title sponsors. That's Hunt Painting. You know, this broadcast, Steve, wouldn't be possible without the great support of the numerous sponsors that contribute to Central Catholic athletics and things like the Ram TV broadcast. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, they're happy to continue being a part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success on and off the field for all Central Catholic student athletes. You can find them at huntpainting.com or give them a call at 503-245-5149.
And Noddy and Stotts again. Looks like it'll be Noddy.
Noddy bobbles it there for a quick second. Comes through, and he's going to be wrapped up at about the 25-yard line. In the scrum there, that looks like that was number 42.
On the return.
Tackler for the Rams.
Johnston in on the
McNeil.
stop for the Rams.
Dylan McNeil.
Dylan McNeil with that one.
Well, the Rams really kind of spreading that lead out, 34-7. And if the Bruins want to have any chance, Tom, they got to do something here.
Bruins looking to rebuild a little bit on the momentum of their own sophomore class this year. Hoping to fare a little bit better in the Mount Hood Conference. On this run right now by Malari, they're going to gain 6 yards, it looks like.
Mallory on the carry.
Yeah, it's 8 yards,
Myers
actually. It'll be
with the
2nd and
stop.
2. Davis still the quarterback in for the Bruins right now. Malari in the backfield with him. It's going to be a handoff to Malari. Has a hole through the middle behind the size of his offensive line. Gets the ball all the way down to the 39.5-yard line, maybe. And it will be a Bruin first down.
Looks like Henry Vicend on the tackle. But again, that front line, like you mentioned, basically almost looked like a rugby play. Just pushing that ball forward.
Surfing on the back of a couple of his guys there. It looked like he was utilizing one of his offensive linemen, number 60. That's Tristan Stauffer.
It was 0 for 2 this half.
Another handoff again. Has some good blocking behind Stauffer and is tackled and brought down by Salou.
So that'd be the 10th rush. And they're really doing a nice job in their rushing game.
Tucker Scroggins on the stop.
And typically bringing up 2nd and short for most of these. 55 yards on the ground, Chuck says, for this half for the Bruins.
Second and 1 right now for the Bruins. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Davis is going to pass in the flat. Has a little screen there. Receiver moving down the sideline. Steps out of bounds. It looked like on the 25-yard line, maybe.
Number 23, Hunter Stotts.
Looks like Stotts on that reception.
He steps out of bounds, but not before.
Stotts pulling out all the stops on that one. Bruins moving the chains with a first down, and it's going to be spotted actually on the 31-yard line of the Rams. Davis handoff to Malari. Malari weaving through traffic, wrapped up by the Rams defense, brought down on the 26-yard line.
Get another 6 yards on the ground, Tom. Really, the Bruins are able to rush really without much contest from this Rams front line.
Mallory.
At least in this half.
On the carry, Scroggins on the tackle.
Pass goes to Stotts again on the far side of the field. Stotts is going to be brought down by number 29 from the Rams.
Pass complete to Stotts.
Kalen Bostic.
Colin Bostic on the tackle.
So 3rd and short, Tom. Definitely 2-down territory for the Bruins. And they just try to stuff it up the middle. It's going to be probably short of a first down. So they put the number 44, Nick Collins, in to try to get that first down. We'll see what the mark is. They'll be 4th down and short.
On the carry. Andrew Myers on the stop.
So with 4th and 1, Laurie checks back in for the Bruins.
And the flag comes out. Another penalty against the Rams, giving up first down and keeping that drive alive. 4 penalties thus far for 30 yards. And that's after the halftime talk, too.
Rams get baited on the hard count there, and it will be the first down that Barlow was looking for.
Say again. Well, yeah. Another flag comes out.
Great read option there by Davis.
Davis on the keeper.
The Bruins.
Marker on the flag.
See what the flag is for. Checking in with the Rams, number 59, Henry Lohman.
Minute 30 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Ball start for this half. For the game. First penalty against Barlow for the game.
No way.
That's what the statistician's saying.
Boy,
I never argue with that
Chuck's
guy.
been checking off on that one. That's, wow.
It's bad karma to argue with the stat
No,
guy.
I'm not arguing. I'm remarking that is somewhat remarkable. Davis keeps it for himself. He's going to run ball down to the 10-yard line.
Davis on the keeper.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
Solo on the tackle.
Ticking down to the 1-minute mark in the 3rd quarter right now.
Bruins just marching down the field. Being relatively successful with that running game, too. Really no need to get away from it other than keep the Rams defense a little bit honest and out of the box.
Davis doing a good job with the read option right now.
Come with the blitz, another flag. Looks like Andrew Myers checking back in for the Rams.
.38 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Legal procedure. Number 11.
Boy, 2nd penalty there, Chuck.
Still, 2nd down.
Tracking that.
Still thinking down, yeah.
10 yards total in penalties for Barlow.
That's Jacoby. I think he's in the slot.
Second and 11 right now. Clock at the 30-second mark right now in the 3rd quarter. Davis is going to hand this one off to Malari. Malari is wrapped up pretty much at the line of scrimmage and brought down.
Scroggins all over him to bring him down.
Scroggins and Lottie, I think, on that one.
Well, 3rd and long. Rams are going to have to be careful of that hard count.
That's the end of our 3rd quarter.
We're going to have to be careful
Rams 34,
ourselves because we're heading into the 4th quarter.
Well, if you're having a hard time containing your enthusiasm for the game,
We need to find a way to contain things around
well,
here.
you know, one of the best ways to contain something is to put a fence up around
You put something around it. Yeah.
Exactly
You
right.
got anybody who might do a fence around here?
I know some guys that are fantastic when it comes to fencing, and
Well,
that's the guys over there at Pacific Wire and Fence, a supporting sponsor for 2017 season of Ram TV. Pacific Fence is a Shonheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools. Probably one of my favorite parts of this sponsor read is
Mine
talking
too.
about prisons to primary schools.
It's a fan favorite.
Hey, Pacific Fence has it covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. PacificFence.com. Their phone number over there is 503-233-6248. Pacific Wire and Fence, thank you so much again for being a 2017 Ram TV sponsor.
And they're so good, they probably wouldn't make the mistake to put the primary school fence around the prison and the prison fence around the primary school.
You know, the razor
that
wire and everything around the
Exactly.
primary school. That
So they're good. They don't make that kind
well,
of
actually, I mean,
mistake.
if you think about it, it'd be even worse to get the other way around and put the you know, the 6-foot chain link fence around the prison.
Around the prison?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be good at all.
Yeah. But with a quality company like that, you don't run into problems like that.
No, that's nothing to worry about there.
So here we go, Tom, starting the fourth quarter. The Bruins threatening with the ball on the 15 there.
Ball on the Rams' 15-yard line. It's 3rd and 9 right now. 12 minutes left to go in the game. Quarterback change again for Barlow right now. Going back to the sophomore who completes a pass down to the 10-yard line. That's Hunter. Jaron Hunter.
Still short of the first down. Only picked up about 5, so it'll be 4th and about 5. It is 2-down territory when you're this far behind and that deep into the territory, but
So pretty much split time right on the quarters for the Barlow quarterbacks. Hunter looking to pass, has Malari.
Oh.
Just a missed tackle there by 29. Malari able to get the first down.
yeah, that was Bostic. Really had the opportunity to bring him down short of the goal or a first down marker.
First and goal for the Bruins.
Kind of swing and a miss there.
Barlow now on the 5-yard line of the Rams. 1st and goal. Hunter under center is going to hand off to Malari. Malari is going to push the pile here and probably get down to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Mallory on the carry.
Kind of coming in with that heavy package, double tights out of the I formation. And so where do they put that ball, Tom? It's about the 1, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's on the 1 yard line. So it's going to be second and goal with 1 yard to go. Hunter's going to hand it off to Malari, who slides relatively easily into the end zone.
Just kind of tiptoed that front line of the Bruins, really able to move the Ram front line into the end zone, and really Malari had no problem prancing in there.
So at the start of the 4th quarter, Barlow scoring for the 2nd time in this contest. For the moment, the score is 13 for the Bruins and 34 for the Rams. We'll see about the extra point attempt here just now.
They get another penalty-assisted drive,
Kick is good.
albeit the Bruins had some penalties against them as well.
14. Attention freshman parents, if your freshman is participating.
Well, on the extra point completion there, that's going to put Barlow at 14, trailing by 20 points. Central Catholic with 34 right now. 10:21 left to go in the ball game.
From 5:30 to 6:45, dinner will be provided.
Well, that's the thing in high school sports. I mean, anything can happen. And being within 20, you get a couple lucky bounces, a couple breakdowns on defense, and this may not be out of reach.
Got to play 4 quarters.
I watched a game last week that team came out real strong in the first half and didn't do anything in the second half. They were wearing green and yellow.
I'm sure that didn't break your heart.
Well, it did break my heart because I like the high-scoring games. So, but nonetheless, we'll take the W, right?
Any day and every day.
Greg Curtis,
So Curtis back for the Rams, all by himself. Rams playing that onside kick.
Jay Salinius to kick for the Bruins.
And they onside and he downs it there.
Looked like number 2, Katan Oladapo with that one.
All right with me.
Kick taken by Oladapo.
So great field position for the Rams. And now you wonder if it
First
goes
and
into more
10
clock
for the
management
Rams,
and
just shy of the 35-yard line.
a little more deliberate pace.
Well, let's see what
gonna
Coach
be-
Pine sends out on the field here.
So it's still Knighton.
Number 7, Tyson Parker, though, checking into the game in the backfield with Knighton right now. Parker on the carry, bounces through and grabs himself a first down for the Rams.
Nice job. I like how he hits that hole with a full head of steam.
Forward momentum all the way there. Parker with about an 11-yard gain on the carry.
It's good for a Ram, first down.
Moves the chains, and the first down is going to be spotted on the Rams' 46-yard line.
Clock continues to run, so that's nice. Incomplete there. Looking for Logan. It was a little bit short, and I can see why, because Knighton has been throwing the ball all night long. His arm has got to be tired by now. I wonder what his pitch count is.
I'm sure Chuck can give you that number here in
Saw his
just a
head
moment.
go down. 21 pitches tonight for Knighton. $15 completions. Pretty good ratio there for the sophomore.
Another handoff to Parker.
Another nice game.
Oh, I checked that. That was Austin Hill on the carry. No, that's not. You know what? I got to pay more attention to numbers here. That looks like number 8, Grayson Juna.
Is it Juno? Got to look closer, see if it's a 6 or 8.
That's an 8.
It's
That's
an 8.
Juno
There we
with the
go.
carry again right now, picking up a first down for the Rams.
Boy, blowing some holes up front, that Ram front line. Picking up another first down.
Juno on the carry. Nicholson with the stop. It's good for another Ram, first down.
Austin Honda Willett coming in, number 25. Empty backfield. Look for him at the bottom of your screen. He's
Knighton
a decoy.
steps back.
Yep.
Knighton's going to throw deep. Has Logan down the sideline. Pass is complete to Vincenzo Logan.
Great concentration by Logan. Had to adjust his route and turn all the way around to get his body in a position to make that catch.
Another big throw by Knighton. It's going to move the ball all the way down to the Barlow 6-yard line. It'll be first and goal, 6 yards to go. .25 in the backfield now.
Honda Willett, yeah.
Honda Willett with Knighton. And it'll be a handoff to Honda Willett, who gets down, keeps driving forward, still going.
He is he's a senior, 5'9", 185.
Pretty excited to be in there.
Yep. Looks like he'll head off the field, huh?
And I believe that's number 26, Clyde Bell, that just checked into the backfield with Knighton, a sophomore.
It is.
Ball spotted right now just inside the 5-yard line. It's second and goal for the Rams. Knighton hands off to Bell, who hits the pile, bounces the outside, stretching,
Still
still going.
Clyde Bell.
Oh, really?
Clyde Bell just
really
driving
close.
with his legs, gets down to the 1-yard line, almost punches that one in. Bell's going to exchange out for Honda Willett.
It's Austin Honda Willett. But how about Bell? Just stocky, just driving those legs and moving the pile. And, you know, he's getting his chance. You know, he's got a nose for the end zone.
He's a strong kid. He's fun to watch on defense, too, if you ever see him. Goes to Honda Willett.
Oh, big hole, untouched into the end zone.
Touchdown. You know, I think Honda Willett was going to run that one through the back of the end zone if he could, Steve.
Well, if you're in there, you might as well get as much of it as you can.
You know, run it out to the parking lot.
Hey, fantastic drive led by Knighton as the quarterback leading the team down the field, but you know, bringing in a platoon of new runners. It's fun to see those guys out there getting a shot.
So on the Rams drive, put another 6 on the board right now. Score is 40 for the moment to 14.
What set that up was Knighton to Logan. Logan 5 for 8 receptions tonight, 82 receiving yards for Logan. Brought the ball down inside the 10-yard line to set up that rush. Thanks,
Anderson's
Great
kick is
stats.
good. Our score now stands at 41 for the Rams, 14 for the Bruins.
The band is getting much louder and a little more ruckus now. You got that big lead, and things are feeling a little more comfortable around here in Hillsborough Stadium for the Rams fans and the football team.
Keeping it loose. Well, as the Rams paint a few more numbers up on the scoreboard, we're going to go ahead and take an opportunity to once again thank our title sponsor for Ram TV. That would be Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success on and off the field for all the Central Catholic students and student athletes. You can find them on the internet at huntpainting.com, or you can give them a call at 503-245-5149. Hunt Painting, again, that's huntpainting.com. Thank you so much for being a title sponsor for 2017 Ram TV.
And Stotts and Nomi again back for the Bruins. And Anderson going to kick off again.
Anderson going to try to put this one all the way back. It looks like that's going to be Stotts.
Oh, wow.
Hey there.
Wow.
You know what? Steve, I got to say, that was number 33. That was Ethan Flynn.
I think.
You know what? I got to get pretty excited about that
I
one.
would too, Dad. He came around that corner. I was like, wow, like he was shot out of a rocket.
You know, when you get a shot to get in there, you go make something happen.
Took advantage of that. Nice to see the Flynn flying.
Another one of those little sophomores out there making a name for himself. Well, it's not that little, maybe 6'1", 210, but
it's always fun when it's all in the family. I can appreciate that.
Absolutely. So. Bruins starting this drive from their own 18-yard line. They're going to hand off to Malari, who's going to gain, looks like 3 on the run here.
Mallory, the ball carrier.
Bruins might be content just maybe trying to run this out and getting out of here.
Alistair Norrie in on the stop.
You know, work the clock down. It's nice for the Rams getting a win conference game. Obviously, it matters. They all matter, but Ram almost jumped.
To avoid the rest of the penalties, Malari on a carry has a hole. He's going to bounce around to the 25-yard line. Brought down by 62. Keegan Taylor.
Keegan Taylor, yeah.
6:34 to go in the game.
Comes Famiafi coming in there to stuff the middle. See him planted right over that A gap.
Hunter drops back, has pressure from the Rams defense. He's going to try to thread it up through the middle there, and
looks like it's Famiafi making the tackle on that, but after the first down was made.
Jared Hunter.
How about the Bruins offensive line creating a nice pocket? You know, really riding the Rams defenders outside.
Giving Hunter time, and he's,
It's good for a Barlow first down.
we've seen Hunter run it a few times tonight for the Bruins. 1st and 10. Bruins now low snap there. And that causes trouble with the handoff to Malari. Tackled by 35 for the Rams.
That's Arvidsson on the tackle.
Aaron Arvidsson getting in on that one with a few other Ram defenders for a 2-yard loss. That'll be 2nd and 12.
Little timeout on the field there. Looks like the Bruins taking a second to talk things over. First time out of the half. And, you know, we can talk things over. We talked a lot about sponsors coming in tonight and how much they support the program by supporting Ram TV. And, you know, Pacific Fence and Wire is one of those key ones. And we joke about the penitentiaries to primary schools and all that. But without them, there is no us. So we certainly appreciate what they do for us.
That's right, Steve. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Pacific Northwest since 1921. 1921, Steve, that's almost 100 years now.
Yeah. From
backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. PacificFence.com is where you can find them on the internet. And their phone number, of course, is 503-233-6248.
We can talk about fence. You got to talk about that Ram defense, only allowing Barlow 23 yards in this half of offense.
Hunter completes a throw to the outside, brought down by number 22 from the Rams.
That's Flynn Troy, Jermaine Flynn Troy.
Complete to number 3, Caden Jensen.
So 3rd and 7 with 5 left. Kind of a big deal here if the Bruins want to kind of keep things going.
Hunter has some pressure there. Pass is complete to 17. Ooh, big tackle.
It's Edmondson on the reception. I didn't see who planted the hit.
82 came in.
That is Joe Nyzik.
That was Joe Nyzik.
Joe Nyzik with the hit. And you could hear the crowd, you know. This is when you want to sponsor a replay because a lot of people like to go back and watch those big hits.
That was a good one there. Young Joe Nyzik. Malari threads through, gets down to the Ram 46-yard line. Short of the first down, I believe. 4:35 left to go in the game. Another handoff to Malari.
Still working that read option look a little bit. It's been successful.
Mallory on the carry.
No matter who carries the ball.
I think he was brought down by 82, Joe Nyzik on that one. It will be a Bruin first down, though. Ball will be spotted on the Rams 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for another Barlow first down.
4:09 to go in the game. Hunter's going to hand off. No, Hunter keeps it for himself. Working his way down through. Gets to about the 30-yard line. Tackled by number 59, I believe, for the Rams.
Hunter on the carry.
Get a read.
Henry Lohman on the tackle.
It's like, yeah, Lohman on the tackle.
Hunter's going to pass this one. Swings it to the outside, just outside of the reach of number 23.
Stotts, and that, I mean, he was wide open. Could have had some yards on that, Tom.
Just couldn't quite get up and grab that one. It was just over the top of his hands there. .44 for Barlow. Nick Collins in the backfield right now.
So Mallory thus far in the game, 62 yards on 16 carries. It actually seems like he had more than that, but
Yeah, that one long pass reception. This one's going to be a handoff to Collins, who spins past the tackle there and makes it over the 30-yard line. Nizic had first contact with him, but couldn't quite hold on.
Elijah Crawford get on the tackle.
Yeah, 62 yards in the half.
Crawford.
That makes more sense for Malari. You said Joe Nizic again on making first contact on that?
Made first contact on that one. A little bit of a spin move there by Collins. Collins falling forward after that one. Hunter's going to roll to his right-hand side. Great grab there by number 11. That's Jacoby from the Bruins.
Yeah. Boy, nice job hauling it in. He was pretty well defended.
Good for another
in traffic.
First down.
Yeah, great grab. 3:05 to go in the game right now. Rams leading 41-14 over the Bruins. Bruins with 1st and 10 on the Central Catholic 16. Malari back in the game, does not take the handoff. Hunter's pass intended for number 23, Stotts.
Pass intended for Hunter Stotts, incomplete.
Broken up, though, by 59 from the Rams. It's Henry Lohman. 2:49 to go in the game. Hunter's going to pass this one. Tries to go over the middle, intended for number 11.
Yeah, that flag came out early.
Yeah, I think they're going to throw that one. That was 82. Nizic was on the coverage there, and that was intended for Jacoby.
So Nizic listed wide receiver or defensive back, sophomore like you mentioned, but he's 5'11", 180. That's a really big defensive back.
Pass interference. Number 82, red. That's half the distance to the goal. Repeat, second down.
Hunter's going to pitch this one to Malari. Malari makes a little stutter step there, wrapped up and brought down by 35 for the Rams.
Mallory on the carry.
That's Aaron Arvidsson.
Yep.
On the tackle.
So third, looks like third and very, very short.
3rd and 1, maybe.
Looks like they'll give him the first down, so it'll be
And
first
they
and
do.
goal.
You're right. Yep. So with the ball spotted on the 6-yard line, 2:08 left to go in the game. Barlow threatening to score right now.
Bringing in the heavy formation, double
They're going to hand
tights.
that to Malari, who sails into the end zone, surfs his way across his line. That would look like number 60. Let's see if that's 60 or 69. That's
it.
66, I think, was the lead blocker there. Cody Jones for the Bruins.
And I tell you what, that has been very successful for them in short yardage, punching in those touchdowns.
Malari adding another score for the Bruins tonight.
To kick. Jensen to hold for the Bruins. Kick is good.
On the
So
extra
that is
point.
good.
Bruins,
That
21.
is good. Well, we talked about the Bruins offense coming in tonight. I mean, they've actually produced pretty well in the first 2 games. So we expected to have some sort of point generation by them.
Yeah, I mean, what'd you say the score was in their game against Hillsborough? 53-6?
Yeah, so they put it up. And even in their loss, you know, I think they put up 21 there.
That's right, they did against Newburgh.
So we got a big in-conference game next week against Clackamas.
That is going to be a fun one.
The Cavaliers, always a quality program, has really kind of turned into a quite a rivalry. And so we'll be at Clackamas Stadium. I believe we do a Ram TV broadcast from there, if I'm not mistaken.
I understand that we will be broadcasting from one of the press boxes out there at the Cavaliers home field.
So they will accommodate us. I think a couple years ago they did the jump in from the military.
Really?
parachuters in, and it was impressive.
We'll have to tune in early for that one.
We're going to have to make sure we televise it. I'll have to work that in. If they do it, I don't know if they're going to do it next week.
2 minutes to go right now. Rams leading 41-21. Greg Curtis back to receive for the Rams.
Curtis deep for the Rams.
And the Bruins will kick this one deep.
And it's a touchback.
Curtis lets that one bounce in the end zone.
Touchback will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Rams.
So it'll be a big contest because the Cavaliers have really been putting together some quality teams over the last few years, and we've been trading wins and losses with those guys. Really kind of go ahead.
I was going to say a lot of talent in that program out there in Clackamas, and actually a lot of participation. They have a huge student body.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
It's a campus.
It's a big campus out there, and Coach Bushman runs a great program, has a lot of athletes, a lot of great athletes in this program out there, and we're going to have a pretty solid matchup next week on the road with those guys. Henderson back at QB for the Rams right now. It's going to be a handoff to number 35.
35 is Aaron Arvidsson. Is it 35?
Did I catch that number
Aaron
right?
Arvidsson on
It
the
is.
carry.
Well, there you go.
Cody Jones with the stop for the Bruins.
Nice run there. Picking up 5 yards. His first touch for the night, at least on that side of the ball. Nice run there. You know, it's interesting, Tom. No turnovers tonight. And you figure high school football, typically you're going to cough up one or two.
You know, you're right. I hadn't thought of that until now. That's
We had a couple close ones, but they pointed at, you know.
we had that one ping pong around there for a little while. But clock running right now, just at a minute. 1st and 10. Rams with the ball on their own 32-yard line. This one's going to be, it looks like, number 8. The ball carrier.
Grayson Juno.
Juno on the carry.
Is that enough for a first down there? Looks like it is.
Yes, it is. Juno with the first down. Why is the clock running while we're moving the chains?
Well, I think we all know what's happening here.
Okay. Just let that run. Down at 25 seconds. Henderson's going to keep this one. Runs to the near side of the field. Has some blocking.
Well done there. Stays in bounds. Smart move. The clock. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. But
Nope, they're
No,
actually
they
not
won't.
going to stop the clock to move the chains.
and that's a wrap.
So, Steve.
You got to like it. 41 points coming off a big win against Jesuit. No letdown, which you got to be concerned about at times.
Exactly right. Rams take this one 41-21 over the Bruins. Pretty solid offensive performance tonight.
Yeah, I really liked what I saw. You know, penalties, you know, you got to clean that up. You really got to clean that up. It'll kill you later. But you only mentioned no turnovers, so no mistakes in that regard, which can turn momentum and a game around. So nice job there by the Rams as well.
Solid job by the receiving corps this evening.
Solid job by the statistician corps and Chuck Blickel.
Exactly right. Do we have any final game stats here? Or has Chuck packed it up and gone home?
Yeah, I think so. I think he circled everything with put a star on it, which means it was a good one. So
circled everything, put a star on it. So the grades are in on this one. A solid performance for the Rams. Before we depart, though, one more time, I'd like to thank our title sponsor for this game and for the 2017 season of Ram TV. That would be the great folks over there at Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is a proud sponsor of Ram TV. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success on and off the field for all the Central Catholic student athletes. You can give them a call over at 503-245-5149 or find them on the internet at huntpainting.com. On behalf of all of our sponsors and the Oregon Sports Beat broadcast team, Jim and Maddie here running things up in the box tonight. Also, Chuck Blickley driving stats for us this evening. Thanks so much for joining another great episode of Ram TV. On behalf of Steve Acton, myself, Tom Flynn, we hope you enjoyed this game, that you tune in next week as Central Catholic travels out to the Clackamas Cavaliers home field, takes the show on the road. We'll catch you on the next week of Ram TV.